Hey, welcome to My Mama Summer. My name is Aimee Devlin. I'm an unconventional millennial mother living abroad, building a business and raising children while stepping into who she's meant to be. This podcast is an audio version of my newsletter, which you can find at mymamasummer.com. The episodes are short, wholehearted reflections of my life as a mother, business owner, and everyday human committed to being the best she can be. Pop in your headphones, grab a cuppa and a cookie, and take this time to just be with me. Filled with emptiness, empty to fullness. Can't quite put my finger on what's missing. It's not love, nor closeness, for my heart is held safely in his courageous arms. It's not wonder, nor commitment, for my mind and body are dedicated to this beautiful life. What is it that has me feel, has me think, has me desire to shrink, has me cry, has me hide, has me open up wide and bellow on my knees? Has me cry, I ask myself, why? What is it? Why is it that I'm so afraid to shine? That was a piece that I wrote all the way back in 2018. It was February, which was a time in my life where I felt very empty. And it's an interesting time for me to find that piece of writing because I have just discovered the reason why I have been afraid to shine. I felt stuck in a chrysalis. I was going to say for many years, but basically my whole life. I was talking with a friend today about this idea of the chrysalis, and she really enjoyed that. And she shared with me that she also felt like she was stuck in a chrysalis and had been for like 10 years. And I said to her, yes, it's kind of like a babushka chrysalis. Have you seen those Russian dolls where it's like I thought I was coming out of the chrysalis many times over the last how many years, only to escape and realize there was yet another level, yet another layer of this chrysalis to cut through. And even though I wrote that poem in 2018, I still in many ways am at the exact same spot. Actually, no, I'm not at the exact same spot. I have had so much growth and expansion and evolution, but sometimes it feels like we're stuck. Sometimes it feels like we're not getting anywhere. And the way I like to think of it is a spiral. Sometimes I find myself bumping up against what I perceive to be the same challenges over and over and over again. But really, they're not. What they are is, if you imagine a spiral going up, up, up into the sky, when that spiral hits the same spot, it's like another octave of that challenge. And we have new beliefs, new thinking, new skills. We've uncovered new patterns and trauma, and we're able to look at it with different eyes. And I feel like these things come across our path in different ways for different reasons. And for me, anyway, it's been really easy to think that I haven't made any growth, that I haven't expanded when I bump up against the same thing. And for me, putting myself out there in the world, unapologetically sharing who I am, what I believe in, what lights me up, what I stand against, has been something that has been so hard for me to do. And interestingly, this podcast, this newsletter is one of the ways that I'm overcoming that. Because obviously, if you're putting a podcast or a newsletter out into the world, you're sharing yourself with the world. And in many ways, that's scary because you're stepping into the arena. You're allowing other people to judge you. But I'm not actually writing or recording this for anyone else but myself. It's part of my journey to share this because it is my time to shine. And just this week, I was talking with Brennan, my husband, about some of the realizations that I've been having about my programming, about my childhood. And some of it's very, very deep and some of it's very, very fresh. And I will be sharing that in more episodes, more newsletters, podcasts to come. But in the meantime, I'm grappling with the fact that my reality inside my mind throughout the last 39 years of my life has been warped. My idea of myself hasn't been one that would allow me to shine because my attention was placed elsewhere. I've been looking out for many other people throughout my entire life. I've been scared to show up. I've been hiding. I've made myself invisible for many reasons. And for so long, I couldn't put a finger on that. That's why I wrote about it in 2018, because I was like, well, if you look at my life on paper, I've got everything. I have a loving husband. I'm curious. I love the world. We're dedicated to each other. At that point in time, I didn't actually have any money, but I was happy. You would have looked at me and said I was happy. But there was just this something inside of me that had me wanting to shrink all the time. And I've been experiencing that my whole life right up until this week. And now I just found this poem, which is from 6 years ago, which had me asking the same questions. And I've just figured it out. So I felt like that was a really beautiful synchronicity to share with you. I'll share more about what I uncovered this week with you in more episodes because it's super deep. And even just sharing that is very scary for me because there are other repercussions when I talk about that part of my life. But it has to be done because it is my time to shine. Not for anyone else, but just for me. Even 2 years ago, I unconsciously made a decision to not allow myself to live so I could allow someone else to. That experiment failed and had me realize that that didn't actually help me either. So now it's my time to live. It's my time to shine. It's my time to share. And I hope you enjoy listening and following my journey. I don't want to be invisible anymore. I don't want to be unseen. I don't want to live for other people. I don't want to be inside an endless babushka chrysalis that I can't find my way out of. I want to fly, and I'm ready to fly. So thanks for being here and listening. If any of it resonates, leave a comment and join me on the next episode. If you enjoyed this episode and like reading as much as you do listening, I would love to welcome you as another subscriber to my newsletter. Head on over to mymamasummer.com to subscribe and let me know what you loved most about this episode. I love hearing your feedback. It's my favorite part of sharing what's on my heart. I'll see you over there. Have a beautiful day.